Could you speak about your hopper?
So Colibri is a more than 2 meter high rocket, which is weighing a bit above 100 kilograms. It's designed with enough propellant for around 90-second max flight duration. So the goal is to up under 100 meters. So the rocket will lift off, stabilize, and then land vertically. So it's a vertical landing, vertical takeoff rocket. More in the technical bits, 40% of the mass of the rocket is propellant. It uses gimbaling for stabilizing the rocket. For the planning, we targeted in the end of 2023 with the first tethered flight in the summer of 2023.
Do you use a liquid engine, and if yes, why?
Yeah, so we have some extremely specific requirements with our vehicle. We need to throttle the engine during the flight. We also need a very long thrust of more than 1 minute. So that's not really possible with commercial motors that are typically solid and burn for only a few seconds. So developing an engine was also something we wanted to do for a long time. So we went with a bi-liquid ethanol nitrous oxide, which we tested those past 6 months. And yeah, we've had quite a lot of success. We're getting quite efficient with the tests. We can now do up to 6 a day. So that's great. And next semester, someone will work on the next version of the engine, which will be regeneratively cooled, so that will allow us to do longer burns up to the required flight duration, which is approximately 90 seconds.
We use specialized software to get performance estimations. They helped with early design choices. It also helped to choose our propellant, ethanol, and liquid nitrous oxide, also called laughing gas.
Finite element analysis was also conducted to simulate temperatures and loads on some critical parts.
The next step of the project was to design the combustion chamber.
Here it is, 3D printed, while we are waiting for the real parts, which are currently machined. 2 separate chambers were designed. The first one, you can see here, is heatsink cooled and can only do short tests to gather data. It will help for the next one, which is still in development and will be regeneratively cooled by injecting the fuel through channels in the chamber wall. The engine is divided in 2 parts, a combustion chamber and an injector assembly.
The injectors must be designed in order to properly mix the fuel and oxidizer. Nitrous oxide is injected through those 10 center holes, and ethanol through those 10 impinging injector pairs.
It was also necessary to build a test stand for the engine.
The combustion chamber goes here at the front of the stand.
On the other side of the wall is the fuel subsystem. A 300 bars nitrogen tank pressurizes the fuel to 40 bars. The flow is then regulated through an electronically controlled ball valve. The U-shape of the wall isolates the pressurized vessel from the other elements.
A PCB also had to be built to automatically control the engine. Its role is to collect data from a bunch of sensors and make quick decisions based on the state of the engine. It can also be manually controlled with a remote control station.
Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoyed learning about our project. Et bon appétit!